dat soort? Oké, en geweldig bakje hier zit. Zullen we even duiken, maar niet? Oh nee, mocht niet duiken, hè? Stond er. Dat is de dam. Ja, het ziet er echt heel mooi uit hier, hè?
If you guys want a picture of our dam, this is usually a great spot for one. But any of the places where you can see the black or the dark red is the iron that oxidizes. Those have actually been there for at least 2,000 years without having a rock fall or anything come and damage it. Here's how some rapids form. So if you look right next to it, we have a side canyon. That side canyon is called Honey Draw, and it's a very tiny little side canyon, so it doesn't have too much effect on it. But whenever that side canyon flash floods, that flash flood will pick up any loose rock or dirt and bring down with it and push it out into the middle of the river. So that would create an obstruction that pushes all the river towards the middle. Like in the Grand Canyon, their obstructions are quite a bit bigger. And also for this 15-mile section, we drop about 30 feet in elevation, whereas in the Grand Canyon, they can drop 30 feet in elevation in just one rapid. So even before the dam was here, because of our elevation drop and our lack of side canyons, or large side canyons, we never really had rapids here at all. Rafting trips for the Grand Canyon, they all start at Lee's Ferry, and that's where you guys get off, and that's probably about 12 miles here from here, but it's 15 miles from the dam. geologically. The start of the Grand Canyon starts around 60 to 65 miles after Lee's Ferry, because right at Lee's Ferry, it's where the Glen Canyon, which is this canyon, changes to the Marble Canyon, and the Marble Canyon goes for about 60 to 65 miles down further, and that's where the Grand Canyon starts. But it's all still the same canyon that goes through. And they have a vehicle that can take you straight up to it. If you go to where you just park in the parking lot and then go from there, it's a 1.5 mile round trip walk. But it's just
an uphill, you know, an uphill and then a downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So is that
good.
is that road right off of the 89?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a
Is that
sign.
marked there?
Yeah, like a brown federal type of sign.
So
Because we thought our national park pass would work.
Right.
Because it says national park, but it also says City of Page.
Oh,
So the $10 goes to
Yeah.
the City of Page.
It's all right.
well,
They need the
before
money.
Horseshoe Bend got really popular, it was just basically a 20-car dirt parking lot, and you could walk up and down. And then I think it was 2011, Microsoft decided to use Horseshoe Bend and Antelope Canyon as screensavers, yeah, and a background. And from then on, we started getting a lot more people. So they just put in the charging and the like the railing and the parking lot and stuff in this last year, because we had tour buses parking on the side of the road, and we had like whole tour groups walking down Highway 89 where the speed limit's like 65 miles an hour. So they made a deal with the Park Service to put in the parking lot and everything, and I believe half of the fee goes to the Park Service and half of the fee goes to upkeep of the parking lot and everything there. Sure. But yeah, we still have people parking on the side of Highway 89. Might be able to see some fish. Usually it's pretty shallow. This camp spot over here is named after the canyon, Ferry Swale. But this was also where they filmed part of Broken Arrow, the movie. It was a movie with Christian Slater and John Travolta.
Koud? Wat loopt op?
Maar net zo zijn, alright.
So if you guys see anything moving that's pretty much exactly the same color as the rock with a white tail, that's going to be one of our bighorn sheep. And they're probably going to be the size of what you'd expect a medium-sized dog would be like in this area. But they just look that small. They're a lot bigger. people who are looking at us at Horseshoe Bend are straight out in front of us at the very top right now. Some of those spots, they do have a railing. I believe that person all the way to the right is just a crazy person.
Oh yeah, look at them.
They like honestly look like they're sitting on the edge.
Different times and stuff, that's why. The Navajo Nation observes daylight savings time, Arizona doesn't, and Utah does.
Kijk daar maar. Die lijkt ook met twee ogen en een neus. Deze.
Good, I'm glad.
they're talking about.
Now those in front of it, is that some mining? Are those piles of rocks from some sort of mining operation?
Nope, those are all natural.
I know, it looks like it doesn't it?
That was a part of
Yeah.
apparently some
Yeah,
mining
I
route.
think I was about 10 when I figured out it wasn't somebody digging up a bunch of dirt.
That is a water tower.
Yep.
How safe is the drinking water just straight out of the river? Is it full of all sorts?
So like, it was weird for me to go from here to Dallas. We had soft water in Dallas, so all the water tastes different from Dallas. There was one suburb where the water tasted completely different. So we just took hard water.
I do, but I do. I take medicines.
Hier gaan we dus eten, het zijn barbecues. Big Johns Texas BBQ. En die barbecue is ook echt huge. Dus echt huge, 2 stuks. Dus vleesmakers hier dus in klaar. Maar ze zijn echt huge. Zit hier lekker te eten, het is lekker poeld, het is lekker zacht. Het vlees. Smaakt het, mama? Ja?
Ja.
Het smaakt.
Een beetje barbecue saus op doen.
Oh ja, de barbecue saus moet er nog op. Deze, de big one. Ze hebben een normale barbecue saus en de hot barbecue saus. Maar smaakt die goed, de barbecue saus?
Ja hoor.
Het sneeuwt hier gewoon, zoals jullie kunnen zien. Ze zingen zelfs Jingle Bell. Ze gaan plus 32 naar min zoveel. Nou, we gaan even kijken hoe het morgen vroeg eruit ziet in ieder geval. Maar dit is in ieder geval hoe het nu is. Slaap lekker.
Klaar voor de start, klaar voor de start, klaar voor de start, klaar voor de start. Ja, we zijn klaar. Het is 8 uur en we zijn al helemaal ready, steady, go. Voor een nieuwe week van de school. Ja. En jongens? Iedereen weer naar school. Milana ook weer naar school. Malaisa, Melati, Malaya, iedereen naar school. Hè? Oké. Gaan we goedemorgen zwaaien voor mama en papa?
Goedemorgen, mama en papa.
En Lana? Ga je ook goedemorgen zwaaien? Goedemorgen, papa en mama. Wij zijn klaar voor de school.
Ready voor actie!
Doeg mama en papa.
Doei mama en papa. Doei mama.